Human beings hold a very unique position on our planet in that not only can we plan for our immediate future, like a squirrel who buries their nuts for the winter, or a snow leopard who will drag their kills up into the trees in or from scavengers, but we can also plan for things that are in the far, far future as well. As is fairly common knowledge, every single star that exists in our universe will one day go supernova, otherwise destroy itself, or be destroyed, wreaking havoc upon the system it's in and its surrounding systems. This fact also holds true for our home star, the Sun. In the unlikely chance that our planet were to make it those millions of years into the future without any sort of catastrophic event, it would be necessary for our race to colonize another planet, preferably far outside of our home system. While this may seem an impossible task for today's science, more funding into the necessary fields now will pave the way for science of the future. There are a couple of main things that can be done in order to secure the future of space programs, at least in America. Mainly, it seems that political moderates in America tend to agree on the importance of space travel. So voting for them may assure funding into future space travel programs. According to Feldscher in 2021, this is a quote by Frank Lucas, a Republican representative from Oklahoma. Um, the could this could be helped is that the aerospace industry has a lot of open and high paying positions available. So people who are interested could study and fill jobs in order to incentivize government assistance. As evidence of that, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, in 2018, people in the aerospace industry made an average of $122,270 per year. That breaks down to 58.78 per hour. Also, as of 2018, the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics says that there were 58,800 open jobs. Um, that sort of gives you an idea of the amount of good open positions in which talented people can be fitted. While there are many reasons that space travel should be advanced, there are also reasons why someone might argue against advancing it. Um, while it is somewhat steep to ask someone to study for something different or vote differently than they may want for other reasons, my plan seems fairly reasonable. Voting for a moderate representative and to a lesser extent, studying aerospace technology is a very voting at least is a very easy ask if you care about the advancement of space travel. That said, I believe that the main challenges that this plan would face would be on the political side of things. Our society is becoming more and more polarized in the modern day, and people seem to be less likely to vote for a moderate candidate over perhaps a further left or further right skewed candidate. Aside from that, however, there is a very valid reason why people may not want this advancement. Money. Profits in the aerospace industry are currently down, and it consumes money that could be necessary to help people on Earth. According to PricewaterhouseCoopers, in 2022, the aerospace and defense industries reported $712 billion of revenue in 2021. That is up 4% from 2020, and $62 billion of operating profit, up 136% according to PwC statistics. However, industry performance remains well below pre-pandemic levels. The pandemic seemed to have affected the aerospace industry very hard. Also, according to DebateWise in 2008, the needs of humanity should always come first. There are people on Earth who need help. They should be helped rather than seeing the money spent on spending robots onto other planets. That stuff sort of shows the negatives of funding into the aerospace industry. While these things are true, there is ultimately still a net positive impact in funding the aerospace industry. Even though, at our current level of technology, it may seem an inevitability that our race will be wiped from the face of the stars, if we prepare now for the sun's destruction, more than likely we will survive. Simply put, if we vote for representatives now that won't take away money from aerospace fields, we may be ready for the fate of our star in the far-flung future. In order to find information on how to register to vote, simply search vote.org. It's all right there. Also, if you need information on where to vote, going to the site of vote.org will direct you to your home state site, which will appoint you to your voting location. If you need information on who to vote for, based upon the aforementioned need or your other needs, you can go to vote411.org and go to your state, and it will tell you precisely what their positions are on various issues, one of which is space travel.